Yo, what's up, y'all? Souls of Liberty show.
We back.
Oh, yeah. Been a second. A lot of life movement going on.
Yeah, man.
Had a flood in my apartment on Halloween night. It was a ghost.
Yeah, it was the craziest shit ever because it was actually Halloween.
Yeah, it was a ghost.
Yeah, and it was that was a weird day, man. That was weird.
Yeah, man. So ruined the studio vibe for a second, but yeah, we back.
Yeah, we got to make some renovations, but we gonna
making it happen. We didn't drop some videos in between there. Dropped the freestyle.
We dropped the freestyle. Everybody was rocking with it.
Hip hop is back.
Yeah, man. St. Louis in a good spot. We, a lot of good things going on. Shout out to Shorty. We went to
the ball.
Yeah.
We had a ball at the ball. I drank a lot of Douce. Drank enough.
No, that's big. Once again, shout out to him for being a representative of Douce for St. Louis or whatever. That's big. Like for us to be able to do business on that level at St. Louis. And so
what else we've been doing? The season started.
Yeah, the season started.
Basketball season is
off
definitely
to a rough start,
city.
but we gonna get there, man. I ain't lost faith in my guys, and I never will, and that's why they rock with me. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than basketball, always. So to you lame coaches out there, you know what I'm saying? Just know you doing it for you. I'm doing it for the babies, and that's what make us different. When you never gonna win.
You never gonna.
You can't never beat me when I'm doing it for the kids. Do your homework on being a grown man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dang.
It's a lot of insecure people.
Is there an app for that? Remember people used to say that? Is there an app for that? What happened to that saying?
It should be an app. There should be some parents for that, hopefully.
Chat GPT.
Shout out to all the parents out here too, man. Raise your kids right. It's rough times, man. It's a lot going on in the world that we're not going to talk about on this show. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not the type of show this is. But just know that we are very conscientious of what be going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's a lot going on in the world.
Prayers to all the people who struggling and going through stuff. Over power. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the theme of what we was kind of talking about.
What do you think about, I seen in Philadelphia, they about to ban the ski mask or whatever. What I like to go with, who I like to call the Pooh Shiesty mask, Shout out to
I think it's time for the
Free Shiesty, man.
Yeah, Free Shiesty. I mean, it's about that time. I think he just turned 21 or something.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's just like, damn, I hope bro maturing and like come out and
if Pooh Shiesty come out crazy, citizen, that'd be wild.
But yeah, because like, I don't know. It's like either he gonna come out. Only way he could be a rapper almost is for him to come out being ignorant still and being on like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the only way I feel like he gonna be hot because
he would have to come out under the real nigga Tupac act. Like I still got the chains on. He would have to have a little thug shit in there, but he would have to come out like I still got the chains on. I'll whoop your ass.
But I
love y'all. No, but I love y'all. I'm getting money. I love y'all. Versus like his whole thing was like, nah, we'll kill y'all.
And for his brain to not yet have been fully developed and for him to have spent so much time in prison now, it's just like, that's a tough ass. Like Gucci Mane was in prison his last time, but it was like he 35.
And Pac was from the Panthers, so
he already had something.
A Panther.
You know what I'm saying? Pac was confused, but he already had a great foundation of, you know what I'm saying, of knowledge and wisdom and what have you. So but I never answered the question about the mask.
Oh, yeah,
but
go ahead.
I think, it's time. Like it's getting too
I don't think so, bro.
I mean, it is predatory, obviously, because only black people wear it. So it's like,
because I was like,
white people wear ski masks when they go skiing.
Hoodies
we don't be skiing. You know what I'm saying? And but it is a lot of robberies. It's a lot of things that be going on, and it's like I get why they would move to do that because it is people who are wearing the motherfuckers that ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
I guess the ski masks are not causing the robberies.
And ski masks, it was just something you use to do crime. Like that. Oh, you don't. I don't know. It's like
you
niggas,
do a lot of stuff to do crime.
Yeah, but robbery. I mean, ski mask is synonymous with a robber.
Okay.
Like that's like a number one. It's an easy go-to outfit for a nigga that's gonna do a crime.
It's a bag. You can, when you rob a bag, you put it in a bag. They'll be like, let's get rid of bags. Don't carry no bag around. You know what I'm saying? Real. Like what?
I mean, I get why they would do it though, with all the shit that's going on. I mean, the youth right now is just like, it's just crazy times. See what I'm saying?
I just feel like that's a lot of energy for that instead of that same energy could just be put towards reading.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
the energy could be put towards...
I agree. They're never going to do nothing to really fix the real problems.
And even this. I always talk about like just like general adult music being played for adults. I think that is a real thing in hip hop because the genre has grown so much. And kids, a lot of time, people under 21 make adult music for kids. It's really weird, like in hip hop in that way. Mm-hmm. Like you could be 20, but you're making and talking about the craziest stuff. And it's really for kids because it's not usually a lot of 20.
Because they kids.
But I'm just saying, it's not usually a lot of 20-year-olds that make adult music for people that's technically, I guess, to buy a parental advisory CD, you gotta be like 17 technically. You know what I'm saying? But like you just hop on YouTube and listen to it low key. You know what I'm saying? Like with no filter for the most part. And it's just like, I feel like if they saying that's the problem, let's try to filter the music in a certain kind of way. If we saying that crime itself is the problem, but like a hat is not the problem, it's a hat. You feel what I'm saying? I understand that.
I mean, it's the same play.
No, but hold on. I understand that certain, it's been stylized. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's just one of those things like they did that in the 90s with sagging pants.
No, that's what I was about to say.
Hoodies,
whatever black people do, it's going to be an issue at some point. And like you said, they could throw us a bone and try to like help us be American.
Right.
But why would they do that? Because that's not American to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just like, yeah, we could teach kids how to read and give them like I saw something about Kip when they say it's roaches and rats and all type of shit in the school. It's like we the only kids that have to deal with that. Black kids the only kids that deal with those conditions.
Right.
It's the same shit. They gonna do it. Like you said, do rags. Whatever we wear that's cool.
And that's all I'm saying.
It's gonna take a little generation. Because now you can wear do-rags at school.
Do-rag.
When we was in school, we would get in trouble for wearing do-rags.
Do-rag is a great example. Because you didn't want to have you walking around with a do-rag because you look like a thug. Apparently.
You look like a thug.
What Young Thug say? What does thug really mean?
I don't know.
I forgot.
I should know this. I feel bad.
He had the acronym for it or whatever.
Matter of fact, free Thug, bro. I mean,
yeah,
I'm rooting for Thug at this point. Like, I do believe he killed them niggas or whatever. He had something to do with that stuff.
Truly humble under God.
Truly humble under God. We
Truly
all are.
humble under God.
But like, whether he did it or did not do it, free Thug, bro. God bless the family. I'm not trying to be insensitive, but it's just like street shit is street shit. I don't like the conspiracy shit.
All of them doing street shit.
It wasn't nobody that was just completely innocent.
Maybe
not to say.
Maybe,
I done had lost family members that unsolved crime and niggas have been killed too. So it's like we all deal with this shit, but leave it in the streets, bro. The karma gonna come around. And I feel like this prosecutor is just trying to make a name for herself more than she is really about justice, in my opinion. After watching the trial a little bit, because it's just like,
well, I don't agree with that. I do think that if she's Atlantean and she's decided to be a prosecutor, they already say what they say about you.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So I know people policemen that really care about the block. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they on some bullshit. That's just their job.
I guess I'm saying really catch these niggas. Man.
But no, I'm saying, to that point. But that's to your point. It's like she's trying to tackle it at the root. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's tough for people to be like, well, you're not really that stable in life. Stop doing all the things you've been doing your whole life. Now that you got an opportunity to have one of the worst jobs ever, which is a signed rapper. You know what I'm saying?
But you say cute. The root, and that's to your point once again. The root is not the people. The root is the system.
It's the system
that creates the people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's lock some of these white people up.
Nobody has gone to jail from the war on terror. Think about that. Everybody said it was weapons of mass destruction. Not one person has gone in front of Congress and answered to why they said that when there's no evidence of it, and there has been none. Not one person. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. But like, I'm on my flip side now, but it's like reading about like all the top secret XYZ and national security stuff and XYZ, shit. The alien stuff, which now the alien stuff is like, whoa, that stuff is actually kind of crazy. That like all the governments around the world have had these experiences with like shit just flying around, hitting the globe, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's so much stuff that we don't know about, and we're kind of forced to live out in the byproduct or whatever the fuck these people are kind of doing. And it's just kind of like, I don't see how we could ever live life in a different kind of way. And we were talking about the Diddy thing, and it's like, Diddy is just doing what people in power do. Abuse it.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
There's no country to where somebody got some power and they just like doing it right and everybody's got everything they need and It's just, of course, people always gonna make mistakes. People gonna always kill people. People gonna snap. It's always these like things that people are just going to do without the government's assistance. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like
people are slaves to mental death and power. And like you said, it ain't even just even about the Diddy, because everybody going in on Diddy right now. But from a different lens, it's like, why do motherfuckers love power so much or allow motherfuckers to do that shit? Because everybody that's coming out now knew he was beating Kim ass, knew he was beating these Misa ass, knew he was beating Cassie ass and shit. That's not new, but because this nigga could throw you some money, it's the fear. It's the fear aspect. Everybody
and you liked being associated with the power.
Yeah.
You liked being on Bad Boy. You kept being his security.
Yeah.
You didn't see him whoop somebody's ass and be like, you know what, I'm done. Turning my keys in.
And that's why America is the way it is too, because like I said, it's a bottom line. Everybody, like, you were forced to play the game.
Yeah.
It's like I could go out my way, but chances are I'm just gonna lose anyway trying to help somebody else.
Yeah.
Now we just both lost in the motherfuckers in power, but that's why it's a different era, because people in power are getting exposed, and I think this does impact his legacy because it taints it, and people always had negative shit to say about bro. It's like, I don't feel like Jadakiss be mad at niggas for no reason. Like, it's a bunch of people at least 50 people who just feel like Diddy be on some bullshit.
When it's smoke, there's fire.
And so, for the you know, like you said, for the rubber to meet the road, I hate to see it. I hate to see it, a Titan go down, but this is his justice and he got to live with it. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully it's a lesson to people coming up now, the young moguls, to one, take your business more seriously so you can be a Diddy, but then two, deal equally. You know what I'm saying?
I think if anything, the thing that we've learned from this Diddy shit is that, like, don't idealize people and try to be them. Because, like, people for so many years wish that they could have been Diddy. And I want to have this, I want to have that, and I want to have this, and I want to have that. And then it's just like, we don't know what's going on. We don't literally know anything. I've never been in a room with Diddy ever, but just watching it on the screen, like I've been doing my whole life, it could seem
Clearly
bad. It could be good. It could be good. It could be bad.
And it was funny. He went on his campaign.
I don't want to have to have one of the best
funny
albums ever for one of my best friends to die. I was looking at Nip, watching a Nip video the other day, and it's like, damn, I'm Nip age now. And it's like, yeah, if I got to do all that shit to be a Thai rapper, I don't want to.
Yeah, it ain't that serious.
Because we just was watching the shout out to Lil Brother. Watching the Lil Brother doc, and people online was talking about.
I see a lot of similarities between us and them, for real. Like,
but people how like I don't, because I'll tell you why. People like Knife Wonder, they not rocking with Knife Wonder, and them not doing XYZ. It was just like, I mean, me and you always been on the same page, and that's why that's why we got one of the tightest groups.
Facts.
Because it's like when people really be
the
brothers,
egos,
when they be locked in, it's like it's different. That's why Clips is still tight, because it's just like they ain't. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Had a little technical.
It's going. Yeah,
we had a little technical difficulty there, but basically we were talking about Lil Brother hip hop or whatever.
Yeah, and I want to clarify,
the difference in our.
When I say I felt like I saw similarities, I meant like their love of hip hop, like the beginning.
Oh,
not
yeah,
like how their career played out, but just like, damn, like y'all really they love rap the way we love rap, even though they a generation above us.
But that's why I even say, though, I think we've learned from them, and not in a negative way. Like I was saying, we different, but I feel like we even learned from them. Like a lot of people took rap too personally.
What you mean, build on
and it's
that?
just like, man, the game, the music industry, not hip hop, the music industry will chew you up and chomp on you and spit you out and not even care. And like you said, one day you're talking to P Rock, next day you're not doing that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? One day being P Rock mean the world, next day, you're trying to figure out streams and shit like that. You got to go back and sue Nas and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
business.
But hip hop itself, that's what I'm saying. We never allowed that to deter our bond and what we was doing. And now I feel like it's kind of redetermined us to even show and prove that Souls of Liberty meant that much more.
And we knew that would always be our strength. Even looking at the lunatics, you see, once again, just like the people who had the most success were together and then they wasn't.
Right.
And then it was just like, it's not the same.
Yeah.
But that's what life about, togetherness. You know what I'm saying? Whoever had the best collective talent is usually the people who gonna go the furthest.
Yeah. That's true. So it's just like, I don't, we talk about Diddy's legacy. We talked about even his son, King Combs, was trying to revive and do certain stuff. And it's like, that nepotism, where does that leave you now when you try to separate yourself from it? It's a gift and a curse sometimes. And, on the athletic side, it usually seems to work in people's favor sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody can't make it. Like, Shaq's daughter looked like she might go to the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? Sons couldn't go, but they could still hoop.
They started too late. So.
But they could still hoop. It's not like they can't hoop. Yeah. They could dunk. They could
somewhere.
Dunk.
Somebody.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They play more college basketball than me.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you kind of got to go your own route, go your own journey. And I think back to kind of what we were saying, like, people sometimes envy other people and what they got. And it's like, well, you should just go on your own journey. Because you looking at that, you don't even know why they got that, how they got that, if they even want that.
And that's what helped us too, is that we got, in the time we weren't doing music, we don't really talk about this a lot. Because we ain't really did a bunch of formal interviews about just music only outside of, the NPR joint.
Yeah.
But we got into the industry. We got to get up on people and see. Like we really know why Smino got on. We really saw the process of what was going on. Whereas, like, to people here, it might be like Magic, and now he's overseas. Oh my God.
Even for people who Chance the Rapper, we understand that.
Yeah, it's like we got to see
behind
Polo
the scenes.
G, Juice WRLD. The list goes on and on. We was around that shit. But that experience is also the reason why we back too, because it's like that we want to show and prove what we learned, what we've seen for ourselves. And we really have the essence of the hip, where a lot of people, a lot of acts had that success at that time, but it really didn't mean what it was supposed to mean to them, or they got disillusioned by the business situations and going through their battles or whatever. So it's not as glamorous as it looked.
No, it's not as glamorous as it looks. And that's why, we are building this platform. We're doing what we're trying to do to build something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to be involved in hip hop. Like, hip hop really is my life. I was talking to Alexia about it, but it's like, I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, I do have a 9-to-5 or job. I know how to make a means for myself, but I'm prioritizing being an artist in my life. I'm not prioritizing other stuff, because being an artist is the only thing that I've given myself a fair shot at doing. And you know what I'm saying? It's the only thing that I have had full control to a certain degree of my input and my output. Where, like, even athletically, different stuff like that, I didn't have full control of my input. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of different ways. And I just feel like academically, maybe I've had a little bit more, but I even look back at that and it's like the level at which I could have achieved and done things. Like, I just came back from my holiday party and I was just sitting there thinking to myself, like, yeah, I'm really at like the top of my industry. I don't really look at it like that, but I'm genuinely at the top of my industry. Like, I guess I could work. There's like a few other agencies that maybe I could be trying to do like some cooler stuff for, but it's like, then that would really be, my life would be centered around that, not around my art. And
a lot of you don't carry it like other people do.
And then it's like, I would be doing my art not where it matters the most to me. Like, I was so inspired by, like, Joe Freshgoods. Like, they got a mural this nigga sketched into the wall in Chicago, and niggas from Chicago take pictures in front of it. And I'm like, damn, that's hella tight.
Yeah.
Like, he's the coldest nigga from Chicago. Like it's been some years where he's the MVP. When Chance the Rapper was out, when Kanye was out, when Derrick Rose was out, when all this other shit, that nigga was, when Virgil was out, that nigga was the MVP.
Yeah.
And it just was like, to watch him do that shit was like,
very, very humbly too.
Oh my God.
Because that's the thing. He was very humble, very just,
you know
just going about his business, not really like,
so, so giving flowers, like, you talk about the ups and the downs, a person that's got a family and shares parts of his life and does certain things and is making way for, he gives back and does a whole bunch of stuff, and it don't gotta be loud and boisterous like a Diddy. And that's not to down people that's loud and boisterous, because a person like Kevin Hart, like, I don't think Kevin Hart out here beating motherfuckers up, and he's loud and boisterous about his craft and his dreams and the things he wants to do, versus like a Jay-Z is not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not just,
it's about getting the shit done.
It's about getting, showing, and proving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's easy to get caught up. It's easy to, like I said, get something and then start being a monster, because that's what we really talking about. It's like, that's how they describe him, bro.
Yeah,
the monster. You know what I'm saying?
And that's sad.
It, all of this power, all of this money, all this shit could create a monster. All the shit that we talking about that's going on in the world, it's because niggas just want so much power over other people.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I want to get into I know me and you both, I think we kind of missed the wave a little bit because of the business. But I kind of dove back into De La Soul.
Mm-hmm.
And one of their main albums, Stakes is High. And they got the song The Stakes is High, which is a really big song for them.
Mm-hmm.
And they just talk about basically all the shit that's going on. Why the game is weak, why is this and that. They were, when Diddy and them was out doing that, they were the antithesis of that.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Q-Tip kind of borders the line because he was popular and backpack. But those other guys, the Native Tongue, they were the opposite of that. And
Q-Tip production was just...
Yeah, on another level. He just got, it's kind of like us. We want to make popular music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's cool being in the niche,
silly.
But it's just we just want to make popular music. It's not that big a deal. But it's just kind of I don't know. It's something to the grain, the popularity, the mainstream is pushing one way and the people pushing against it. You know what I'm saying? And it's now we're in this position where we're pushing against it. And it's you got Kendrick on the main level kind of pushing against it and just doing his own thing. But now I feel like hip hop is the Pandora's box about to be open. And it's just it is what it is. It's no longer, I feel an excuse of why your music or you want music to do this and that. It's what you finna do about it? The algorithm is out there. You know what the algorithm does. What you gonna make to put into the algorithm so that it work for you? Because the people are attracted. The people are attracted to the shit they're attracted to. It ain't been too many things that I see genuinely that I see that's got 800,000 views is going up and I can't see why it's going up. Whether the ass is nice or the guns look cool or the song is kind of catchy or the I see why it's going up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I was talking to Baxley about this. It's so many people be well, my taste level is up here, and you guys are traveling, playing down here. You're not using the rules, but they're in the game. They're going forward, and you just, I guess you're covered by your degrees at night.
Yeah,
yeah, great. You're on another level. What are you gonna do about that? How are you gonna make that other level count? How you gonna make it really? How you gonna put motion to it? You know what I'm saying? And that's really what I'm on now. It's just putting motion to the shit.
Yeah, you gotta have some motion out here. You not, like you say, you're not making waves. You're not doing what you need to do. And yeah, shout out to all the people who've been supporting us. You know what I mean? Shout out to Don Rob. Shout out to Juice. You know what I'm saying? We got a hard track with Juice, man. He got a Kanye single with Bump J.
Vultures.
You know what I mean? It's so good to see people that we really was sitting around with while everybody was trying to figure their shit out.
Yep.
Everybody stayed the course.
Shout
And I talked
Hurst.
to Don Rob the other day. Yeah, shout out to Mike Hurst getting on Rick Ross' album. He on the next album as well. It's I've never been in a position where it's damn, I have multiple platinum producers on my shit and they just my friends. And you know what I'm saying? In real life.
Yep.
So yeah, man, it's that time, man. We really,
and it's it don't mean more or less because we not signed. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we still doing it.
Man, I be watching shows all the time. It'd be a pilot episode of a show. Alexia would be watching, making her watch it. It'd be random show in the 90s. It'd be Terrence Howard and the Mama from Friday and George Wallace, a show you never heard of. Watch the pilot. And they never thought in 2023 people would be watching it. They was oh, something I did, got paid for it, part of the job, keep going, moving on. I'm really genuinely sitting here watching it.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. And that's what the internet, that's what the algorithm has done.
That's why we got to
us.
keep going forward and keep pushing the shit that we pushing. And like I said, I just appreciate, shout out to all the kids that's rocking with us. Y'all, people are giving me energy. You know what I'm saying? Making me realize nah, to your point, I got to be an artist because at a point we struggle with that.
Mm-hmm.
We struggle with that because it was so many people who saw other things for us because our capacity was high. Mm-hmm. Because you was a gifted dude, because you was hella smart and you was at the J school. I know you was number one at J school, but I know you really didn't give a fuck about that shit as much as
rapping.
Yeah, as much as the shit you really wanted to do, and that's hard for people to fathom. You know what I'm saying? And so
because that shit is hard. And so that's why I'm
yeah, because it's hard to do, but because we could do
rap
hard
is hard
shit
to do too.
but,
yeah,
but an artist is the hardest shit. Like, cause it's not no rubric to that shit. Like, you could get your law degree and shit, you gonna be a lawyer and shit. Not to belittle law, not to say it's not hard.
But that's what I'm saying. They just didn't do the knowledge. But I can't even see that, man. I watch R&B Money podcast every week. For almost 100 years now, the record industry been going on. So that's not even true.
What's not true? What are you talking about?
That it was so hard to get into the industry, and we wouldn't have found a job, and wouldn't have found nothing to do, and we couldn't pursue. That's not true.
It was fear being projected onto us.
Even to that point, like going to college and trying to do this shit is just as hard as doing that shit. Now, having gone through it, it's genuinely just as hard.
And what was different for us is where we from. We talk about this too, and this is a good point. Or something that I would like to offer up to the comment section of different people who gonna text me like, damn, bro, this was a good episode. But like, to be a St. Louis person, you gotta come a certain type of way. So it makes us real clicky. Whereas like, we just was like, nah, we original.
Yeah.
We just gonna do what we be doing. We're not trying to like fit into a certain box or category and we see that a lot with St. Louis artists where it's like, you under the Nelly Act, or you under this, you a blood, or you doing this, and it's like you feel like you got to be a character. I fuck that word up of something. You know what I'm saying?
Stereotype.
Where it threw people off because it's like, well, damn, y'all just being yourself. How could that become something?
Right.
Why are you all so confident that you feel like because you rap better than most people that you all could just do that? But you guys are great students. Right. You're not.
Right.
This crazy ass nigga, because that's what they see a rapper is, or really 50 Cent smart as a motherfucker. He's just from a fucked up situation.
Yeah.
But he one of the most intelligent black men of his generation.
You know
what I mean? But so it's like two things could be true.
Yeah.
But I get how I fuck people up because it's like we just like an oxymoron. We just like a walking. You from the hood, but you're not a bad person. But you doing this, y'all giving back to the kids, but you say bitches and your song. And you know what I'm saying? It's a duality. People wasn't allowing us to just be people.
Let's talk about that with Jay-Z.
Yeah, it's like
Che Guevara shirt on and diamond chains, and how are you gonna do both? And it's just like,
bro, get off me. I'm a nigga.
What you're doing.
But at the end of the day, we are some niggas from the hood, though. Yeah. And I know people don't like that word, but I didn't make it up. You know what I'm saying? And we are that, and we've been treated that way, and we've had to live that life that other people have not had to experience. But I'm also hella intelligent, and also could present myself in a certain type of way and really take care of business. And that's what we trying to do. For these people coming after us. Yeah, not trying. We are doing it.
We actually are.
We are doing it. I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me. We are doing it. Volume 2 is on the way. Volume 3 is about to get started on. And we really raising that bar, bro.
Yeah, man.
So you either could just not listen to it, act like it didn't happen, or
that'd be
get in line
you.
with the movement. But
that'd
we
be
holding it down
you.
for the city in our own way. We doing our own thing. And then I just want to, give thanks to everybody who supporting it, bro.
Yeah, so... Yeah, man, I got me and Brock doing something for New Year's Eve. Make sure you go to bigesco.com. The new clothes are out. That's been going really good.
Buy the new clothes, man. Buy the new clothes.
Shout out to everybody that's been buying it. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to everybody who's been showing love, man. Shout out my boy Dwayne Polk. Shout out to all the, shout out to Vashawn too. You know what I'm saying? I used to be one of them guys, man. But shout out to everybody in the city doing positive things, showing love, raising their kids, cooking good food, getting fly. St. Louis shit, man.
Yeah, man. All of that good stuff. So, we'll be back with more. Like you said, we working more music videos. I don't know if we're going to drop another music video by the end of the year, but we definitely going to have some more music videos from Volume 1 coming out. We're not done with it yet. You know what I mean? Still promoting. Shout out to everybody watching the videos.
Yeah, this stuff going to be out forever. We pushing this forever, bro. This is
ain't no time limit on our album.
Ain't no expiration date, man, on these bars.
We're in the 20,000 hour era right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Another freestyle on the way, too. I don't give a fuck if you skinny or you thick. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say. So,
what you think Sexy having? Boy or girl? Before we get out of here.
What do we need? We need Sexy to give us a girl.
Why? Why we need that?
Because the queen got to have a princess, man.
I mean, so technically she wouldn't be the hood hottest princess. She'd be the hood. She had to step it up.
I think Sexy has graduated to the hood's hottest queen right now.
Okay.
I think she has graduated to that status. Yeah.
Okay.
She got a new song. She got a new song with Chief Keef out now.
Yeah, they got I see the video with Kevin Gates going up.
You know what I'm saying? She going crazy right now. I
did not expect BG to have like a club hit this year. But he on that song, and I cannot see that song not being played in every ratchet place.
Shout out to BG,
you can play
man.
a song. So
BG free. Shout out to BG.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I mean? At first, like you're talking about IBG. I was like, what?
Nah.
BG got a song out?
No, I'm talking about that Beyonce concert.
No, I know what you're talking about now. When you said it, I was like, oh, he's talking about, I just ain't heard BG name in so long, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's type BG out, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, the year of Sexy Red for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, what a crazy year. We at the end of the year now.
Yeah, these hoes mad, man. Keep doing your thing, Sexy. I mean, it is what it is.
Hope you have a safe, safe pregnancy and all that stuff, So,
right.
Yeah, man. So, it's the souls.
Free your baby daddy.
Free your baby daddy. Hopefully, they ain't do nothing too crazy, but peace.